Well, I got into this business because I believe the Canadian workforce or the North American workforce is changing. Today we have baby boomers, X generation, Y generation, gays and lesbian, and people with disabilities, and a huge multicultural staff, people of color. So businesses are facing this dilemma. How do we bring everyone together under one roof for the sake of profits and productivity? One of the skills that I bring to my clients is restoring cultural harmony in the workplace and understanding one another, because I believe once we understand one another, then what we have is we have teamwork. Once we have teamwork, we have greater productivity and profits. I think one of the biggest problems that I solve for my clients is having harmony in the workplace. When you have so many cultures, when you have somebody from Brazil, somebody from India, somebody from Sweden, somebody from Pakistan, working under one roof, I try to align everyone together. So there's harmony, so there's greater understanding among different cultures. And when we have that, what we really have is greater profits and productivity for organizations. I think one of the changes that I see among clients is once they understand that diversity needs to be looked upon as an opportunity, not as an hindrance. Once they get that, they realize once they have these people from different backgrounds, what they really have is a global workforce. Now, once you have a global workforce, well, you have different thinkings. With different thinkings, you have different solutions. As you would agree with me, the world is changing. In the coming years, 3 of the largest economies in the world will be in Asia: China, India, and Japan. And businesses in the Western culture need to be proactive. They don't need to hide when it comes to diversity. What they need to look at is view diversity as an opportunity to excel. I think the biggest challenge I face in my business is the clients think they have diversity in the workplace. When they say that, the questions I ask is, how many women are in the boardroom? How many people of color in the boardroom? And how many people with the disabilities? Are there any gays or lesbians? Usually, that is not the case. The boardroom where the decisions are made is usually white old men. That's not diversity. Diversity has to be from the bottom to the top, as well as in wages. I think one of the biggest talents that I bring to my business, which is basically I bring to my clients, is my background. I have lived diversity more ways than one. I grew up in a small mill town, faced all kinds of barriers. And then once I got into the media, whether it was radio, television, film, and print, well, I had dealt with also other issues. For example, I would go on the air, and the switchboard would light up. Callers would call to complain, saying, "Take that Hindu off the air." I'm thinking to myself, you can't even get the right to religion. So I actually dealt diversity more ways than one. I am able to put the shoes on of the employees as well as the people in the boardroom, see from their point of view, and bring them together for the sake of profits and productivity.